Wish TV is Indiana's home for the state's best high school football coverage. This week, our game of the week is a playoff showdown of neighborhood rivals, Cathedral and Lawrence Central. Right now, we have joining us Greg Rakestraw from ISC Sports Network to talk all about these matchups and a little bit more. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to make sure you got your mic on. So can you all talk to us? Make sure, can you hear Greg? You hear Greg? Hello?
If not, I can speak really loudly. You can hear me on Kylie's microphone.
Yeah,
my voice tends to go through walls.
All right. It is a great booming voice. Okay, so let's talk about Cathedral. 8-1 in the season. Can Lawrence Central keep up? This is the matchup we're watching.
Yes, they can keep up. Lawrence Central is a team that very good defensively. A lot of skilled guys from an athletic standpoint. A couple of Division I commits defensively in terms of Josh Mickens, Trent Baker-Booker. Again, if it's a shootout, I'm not sure LC can keep up. If it's a lower scoring, lower possession game, Bears got a shot in this one.
All right, so other predictions of the game. What do you think each team needs to do in order to make it theirs?
You know, I think for Lawrence Central, they got to play mistake-free football. The last couple of times we saw Lawrence Central on MyNDTV, they were starting a freshman quarterback in Terry Walker. Their more experienced quarterback in Bryson Luter, a junior, is now back in the lineup. It was a big factor in their 42-0 win against North Central last week. So again, I think they're a little more explosive, but they've got to play mistake-free football in terms of what they can do from an offensive standpoint.
Okay, let's talk about some of the other games you're watching. I know you always have your eyes on a lot going on.
Yes, I do. And because it's sectional championship week, a lot of great neighborhood kind of rivalry games that are taking place. So Fisher's HSE and the Mudsock battle comes to mind.
Okay.
Westfield. Westfield we had last week in terms of knocking off Carmel. Brownsburg and Avon. Again, I don't think it's going to be a super competitive game. Avon's been down the last couple of years, but it's still a big deal when those two teams get together. And then getting out of the 6A ranks, Roncalli and Brebeuf, Chittard and Gering Catholic play for 4A and 3A championships, respectively, this week, too. Huge post-regular season play this weekend. And, you know, we have an interesting highlight that we really want to talk about, too, while we have you here.
Yep. Airing on the ISC Sports Network was this highlight. Who is this little young guy here?
That would be T.Y. Hilton, and I'm not sure if it's the second or the third. I've lost count. So this is obviously T.Y. Hilton's son, as in Colts legend T.Y. Hilton. He's got an older son, Eugene, which is actually T.Y.'s name, that played for Zionsville as a sophomore this year. Very good player, going to be a college football player. So I joked on Twitter that this is the younger of the young Hiltons because T.Y., you see him there, again, his name's Eugene, but he was called T.Y. as a kid because after his dad, the young Hilton. So 63 yards. And these games are something called the Gridiron Games that took place at Grand Park in Westfield on Sunday and Tuesday. These were games featuring 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. So this is the 5th grade championship game. Unfortunately, T.Y.'s heroic efforts did not lead to a win for Zionsville. Lost to the New Era Gators by a score of 21-13.
He found that opening, just got right through there. He said, "Nuh-uh, not today."
Some things are instinctive. Some things are just passed on whether you know it or not.
I would imagine he gets a little coaching from Dad, too.
Just
from time
touch.
to time.
A little bit.
All right, Greg, always a pleasure. Thank you. We'll see you for one more week. Coming back next week.
Back here for regional championships next Thursday.
Thanks, Greg. And don't forget, you can watch every play of the Cathedral Lawrence Central game live tomorrow starting at 7 p.m. on our sister station, MyNDTV 23.